Magandang buhay! Welcome to our TLE class. I am your teacher, Teacher Amalin. Our topic for today is all about systematic and scientific ways of animal and fish raising. In this lesson, you will learn to conduct survey to find out the persons in the community whose occupation is animal or four-legged, fish raising, kinds of four-legged animals or fish being raised as means of livelihood, possible hazards that animal raising can cause to the people and community, ways to prevent hazard brought about by raising animals, market demands for animal or fish, and by product. After you have decided on the kind of farming, four-legged animal or fish farms you want to do, it is best to scout the area where you are situated by conducting a survey. A survey should supply you with vital information before you finally begin farming. Whether it is a small-scale backyard farming or large-scale farming that you have in your mind, it is best to know or do the following to start off. In conducting a survey, there are things you must consider. The first one, know your area. Here are the questions that you're going to ask. Are there other farms of the same kind in your area? How many? Will there be competition between you and the other farms in your area? The second one is know the local animal or fish industry. What other animals or fish are raised in the other farms? From where will be getting your farm supplies? If you would require professional help like veterinary assistance, would it be available? The third one is know the people in the community. Make sure that you have been cleared to put up a farm or raise animals in your area. Fourth, know your market. Know the local market and the middlemen. And fifth, learn from others. Learn from the other people's previous experiences. Think of ways to do business deals better. Here is the example of simple survey that you can use to survey existing farms in your area. After conducting a survey, let's know the persons in the community whose occupation is animal raising or fish raising. For animal raisers, those people in the community whose occupation is to raise four-legged animals. While fish farmers, those people in the community whose occupation is to raise a fish. Let's find out the kinds of four-legged animals and fish being raised as a means of livelihood. The first one is cattle or cow. Can be sold live as meat or as meat and dairy products. Cattle farming requires a substantially larger area for the animals to roam around or graze. A major consideration in cattle raising. The following are some of the breeds of cattle: Brahman, Ongole, or Nilor, Sanda Hertrudes, Bali or Banteng, Brown Swiss, Holstein, Friesian, Sahiwal, Tarparkar, and native cow. The second one is goats. Goat meat and milk are comparable to cattle meat and milk. In the Philippines, goat meat is relatively more expensive than chicken, pork, or beef. The following are some of the breeds of goat: Anglo-Nubian, Jumapari, Saanen, Alpine, and Tagenberg. Third one is swine or pig. It is one of those types of animals that can be sold live or as meat or meat products. The following are the standard breeds of swine: Hampshire, Duroc, Yorkshire, Landrace, Hyper, Poland China, Tamworth, and native pig. And for the fish being raised as means of livelihood, here is tilapia. Tilapia grows rapidly. It can reproduce all year round and requires no special kind of feeds. Tilapia can be harvested after 3 to 4 months of feeding. The next one is milkfish. It is also referred to as the national fish of the Philippines. Milkfish or bangus is very popular for its milky taste. Like tilapia, milkfish requires no special kind of feed for its diet. Milkfish can be harvested after 7 to 10 months of feeding. Next is carp. Carp do not reproduce as quickly as tilapia, so during harvest time, a fish farmer is guaranteed of large size fish. Now, let's see the possible hazards that animal raising can cause to the people and community. 1. Physical injuries. Animals that are stressed, uncomfortable, and unfamiliar with humans tend to be wild. They may end up kicking, biting, rushing, and trampling people, including their handlers or owners. Second, air pollution. Chemical pesticides and animal waste that is not properly disposed and left exposed in the backyard can produce a very unpleasant smell, causing air pollution that is harmful to people's health. Likewise, the animal waste can attract flies and insects, which can be carriers of disease, causing bacteria and other microorganisms. The third one is noise pollution. Exposure of animal raisers and farmers to loud noises from both animals and equipment in the farm might induce hearing damage to farm workers. Fourth, infectious disease. Several infectious diseases that may be transmitted to humans are ascariasis, animal influenza, scabies, ringworm, salmonellosis, and other animal diseases. The fifth one is insect and pest infestation. If not controlled, flies and other insects can multiply fast and spread out in the community. This will cause disturbances, stress, and diseases. Likewise, sick animals, if not properly treated, can pose danger to the health of the people. Sixth one is danger of sleeping and needle. While vaccinating, giving medications, drawing blood from animals, and even recapping a used needle is dangerous when the animal is moving. And the last one is possible workplace accident. These are untoward incidents that may exist because of carelessness, disarrayed workplace, sweat floor, damaged or not well-maintained electrical and other equipment. After discussing the possible hazards that animal raising can cause to the people and community, now let's discuss the ways to prevent hazards brought about by raising animals. Farmers and animal raisers are exposed to numerous hazards daily. Serious injuries may be prevented by the following appropriate preventive measures. First, proper handling and disposal of animal waste. Avoid direct contact with animal feces. Use gloves and other tools such as rake and shovel when handling and disposing animal waste. Second one is avoid or refrain from inhaling animal fur. Microorganisms can get caught on fur and possibly be transmitted to humans through our noses. Do not inhale animal fur. Third is observe proper distancing from animals. Do not get caught with any of the animals. Unfamiliar people or other animals may cause stress. Proper space or distance is advised.